But then now you're starting with the whole NIL deal, being able to take advantage of that.
Right.
Especially this past year, and I'm just seeing that online. Like, man, that's brilliant, or that's like a genius move to be able to do that. What made you think of that, and then how difficult was that to carry out? Because essentially, what you did was you had some. These aren't just some guys who playing college. I mean, high school basketball. These are guys who are playing high school basketball, just recently graduated, and are going to be playing at the next level as far as college, whether that's Division II, Division III, maybe Division I. So, what made you think like, okay, I can maybe get in and make
Yeah.
the most out of this opportunity?
So like I said, like I said before, I always wanted a brand like Nike, Jordan, and I wanted to be one of the Nike and Jordan athletes when I was younger. So with me just being close around the kids, how I am, and being around every day, like Jordy, Boo, and Sid, like them three is probably the most hands-on I've been with some players, especially as seniors and stuff. Just seeing them, like I've been knowing Sid since he was younger, Boo since he was young, because I played with Marky D my freshman year. So Boo been around and met Jordy back when he was like in middle school, transition to high school. So since then, and since they freshman year, I kind of just been hands-on with them. Like we talk on the day-to-day, just even before the NIL thing and just outside of basketball, like them like my little brothers. So once
So
I
you're leveraging at this point, just to kind of clear it up for the audience who may not be familiar with the three players. You're leveraging three players that you worked with from a basketball standpoint, and kind of have a relationship with them, built a rapport with them growing up. You're essentially leveraging that relationship
yeah,
as kind of time goes on, and
yeah.
kind of bring the NIL opportunity to them.
Yeah. So through their senior year with the brand and stuff, the NIL thing started kind of getting big and started getting known and stuff. So I put it to my brother, like in Michigan, you can't be in high school with an NIL deal, which
Okay.
probably change in the next probably 2 years or so.
That's surprising. I did not know that. I was going to say, I know in some other states, that's man, this hey, you
Yeah,
can.
they talk about change, but in Michigan you can't be in high school with an NIL deal. So when I first started doing the fan jerseys, I was gonna put it out there. I was doing the mock-ups, and I'm like, dang, I gotta take their names off because that might can get them in trouble as promoting their name, likeness, and all that. So I'm like, told my brother, like, when the season over, like, I want to sign them three. Like, I want them to be my first three. You feel me? My little brothers from to keep it at the crib. You feel me? Bring it from the home team. I don't want to go outsource somewhere or whatever. Even if other players got a bigger name than them or whatever, like I want them three for sure to be my first three. So it was brainstorming on it for it really started. I started brainstorming on it about towards the end of the season during the playoffs more. So when their season when their senior season was starting to end, so they ended up making it to the Briz, making a big run. They started building their name up some more, and my friends Mikey, Mimi, and they crew, they ended up giving them the Belt Boys name.
Okay.
And they was just saying like every game they were like, dang, them boys put belt to butt type time. So they end up giving them the Belt Boys name. They like Belt Boys. I'm like, that actually like then people started catching on to it. Like I started scrolling down after the games. People was hashtagging Belt Boys and this and that, but with them three. So I'm like, all right, they end up giving them that name, and I just really just took it and ran with it once we came with the NIL deal thing. So I'm like, all right, we just gonna, you feel me? We gonna make them an extension of the DT1 stuff. They gonna have I'm like, bro, we can have them with their own merch. Like they gonna they gonna have a different following. They all going to school. One going to Ferris, where I went. Sid is going there. Jordan Briggs, he going to Wayne State, which is out in Detroit. And then David Day, Lil Boo, he going to Acquaintance. So I'm like, they all gonna have their own followings. They already got the following, the name starting to catch on and stuff. So we end up
And they are playing basketball at those respective
yeah,
schools too. Okay. Okay.
going to play ball. And so they end up making to the championship. We end up losing the Cavs, and spring break the following week after that, or 2 weeks after that. So I just get to thinking like, how can I present this to him, this and that. I'll get to brainstorming again, how I do, and I'm like, something just hit me like, man, it's towards the end of the season. I know some Detroit Pistons tickets probably for the low. End up getting on there, found some tickets, four tickets, $30 each. I'm like, yeah, that's straight, decent seats and everything. I'm like, all right. Started brainstorming some more. I'm like, I'm gonna take them down to the game, stay the night, not even tell them. They gonna wake up, call them to my room in the morning. I'm gonna have the contracts laid out on the bed with hoodies, hats, all they stuff. And I'm like, I'm pros and ask them to sign to the brand. Kind of put it to their parents and stuff and explain to them what it was. They wasn't really familiar with the NIL was. So I kind of found different articles on Google, different videos talking about NILs and stuff on YouTube, sent it to them, told them if they had any questions to ask me or contact me or anything. And they trust me. So they was pretty cool with it. They trust me. So, but I just wanted to get them that further information. So they said it was cool. And when we got to the D, after the game the next morning, they came to my room, they saw the stuff. I proposed to them, like, bro, I wanna, you feel me? I wanna get y'all the NIL, I want y'all to sign to the brand. And they all was in there shocked for them, like, bro, you playing or you for real? And then just went from there.